I'll be ready as ever, Stacey. Hello, we're on. Hello, I am the Nose, and we're in my home in Pine Bush, New York. And Stacey has made it clear her voice. She did not want to speak in this interview, and she gave me these. We call them. What do you call them, honey? Cue cards. Here, there they are. And pretty much we're gonna go through a quick interview because I gotta catch a flight. um, she begins here in the card saying THE knows pound for pound the best player in Goldeneye for the Wii. And let's get right to it. How did I end up in the clan? Well, it's simple. I believe at 20th level, and I was playing a couple of games randomly, Heroes, Team Conflict, and all of a sudden at that time I received notice on GameFAQs from a particular man. He calls himself Helmet Head, and he PM'd me saying that he's been playing with me occasionally. The man has 20 different alt accounts, and that he admired my gameplay, as he called it, and he was curious for me to talk to a couple of the clan leaders, the game, and the Bullet, and saying they were looking for people because they were just a two-man clan. They had some other people in mind, but anyway, I was shocked. I can say I was pretty shocked at it, and finally I got a hold of the Bullet, and he told me to run a few rounds with him. He said that Helmet Head scouted me, and he wanted to know if the scouts were real, so to play a couple of games with him. And my first name was Nose 23. I'm 24 now, but that's what my name. It was in low cases. And anyway, just to make the long story short, I played a couple of games with Bullet, and he told me that I play great, and there's a lot of potential. And from there on, I was part of THE, the clan. Yeah, Stacey. Okay, next question. You say let's go right around the list and other clans in Goldeneye. The 56s. Well, I'm pretty much 56 as well. Let's narrow it down. Jimmy Whispers. He's a scrub, plain and simple. The man doesn't stay in consecutive games. He stays in one game or he leaves. And he's another player who uses a Wiimote. I've threaded numerous occasions on GameFAQs that the Wiimote is for infants. Quote the short on that. Children use Wiimotes. I get my hands dirty. It's like construction workers. You got the apprentice construction workers who bring the buckets up to the men who get their hands dirty, and I'm one of those men. And part of that clan, Mikey 56, well, I proven it a couple of days ago that I own him. It was kind of funny that for a good 2-month span, he was bashing me, saying that I'm not good, but he was mostly quiet. It's kind of like he thought that it was kind of like the Apollo Creed and Rocky thing going. Apollo's rambling his mouth and his mind, and so was I. I was like the Apollo, and he was like Stallone, just keeping quiet and thinking that when we finally met in the game that he was gonna, blow me away. And it was the complete opposite. I was Apollo, and pretty much the story changed because I backed up my talk. A couple of 5 DOMs, one in the outpost and then one in the facility. So, yeah, pretty much I think I traumatized that child, and he hasn't even, he wants to use excuses like, oh, there's lag, and I was the host, and all that shenanigans, but in the end, the Nose took him down, and I took him down, so. Anyway, let's move on, because I do want to catch a flight, honey. King Kong. Well, I mean, it speaks for the name itself. The guy has, you know, some insecurities going on there to such have a huge name. He's another particular character that we call Caliber Dune, who is Caliber, but then changed his name to Dune. King Kong is a selfish player. Just waits to see red on the radar and then decides to show his face in the board. He's a coward. I have nothing good to say about him. His KDR may be good, but in the end, because he hides, and he just waits to see red on the radar and then comes out shooting. So, okay, let's go rapid fire. You have here, what do you got here? Oh, the RS clan. Well, honey, the name speaks for itself. I mean, RS clan, I mean, what does it stand for? The Real Scrub Clan. I mean, that's what it pretty much signifies. They are the real scrubs of the game. All of them use the Wiimote. Their leader, I believe, is Joker, and he is a scrub beyond its limits. The man plays alt accounts and believes because he has a good game with his alt accounts against you, and you don't know who you're playing. You see, you think you're playing someone who's 25th level, but you're playing a guy who's 56th level, and it's a total fool, and then you lose one bad game, and then he thinks, oh, well, I own him. Complete hypocrisy in the game. But yeah, and RS Ninja, I mean, come on, I played him, destroyed him, and case closed on that. And the only one that's pretty much got my number, well, and we played once, is this Golden Shower RS Golden Rye. I give some props to him. Yes, he does have my number at this point because we played one game. So, running down the list, I gotta catch a flight, honey. Alright, you said you're gonna name a couple of names. Alright, Tito. Oh, well, Tito, I mean, let's get one thing straight. Tito, I like Tito. I particularly don't, what's the word? I particularly don't, I don't got good chemistry with Tito when I play with him, but I got my respects for him. He's a good player. What else we got here? We got Tito, that was funny. Dune, I mean, I just pretty much said my thoughts on Dune. I don't respect that player at all. He's a complete scrub. Waits till he see red on the radar and then comes out hiding from the train in the station or some other particular place. And now let's Black Canary, heavenly props to that gal. She's a great player. I believe that a lot of the clan respects her as well. Prince Luigi, well, Prince Luigi, that's Prince Luigi, their beloved hero. He's an excellent player. He's an excellent player. I mean, I play with him. I played with him. I played against him. And the man, he's a good player. He really is. I have nothing bad to say about him. I played with him, and there was one game that we played, and he and I beat. Nobody came on our team. It was just us two, and we dominated in the nightclub. We got Daisy fan. All right, let's get real here. The girl or the woman or the man, whatever she is, she got a 4 KD, or you want to talk about constantly rage quitting. I mean, nobody questions that. They actually believe that the girl has a 4 KDR without quitting. What time is it, hon? All right, yeah, we gotta wrap this up. You have Mr. Scrub. I don't even want to talk about that scrub. Anyway, let's. Are we done? Alright, thank you very much. These guys are practically seeing my face. Let's, well, I gotta catch a flight, and then we'll be on our way. Thank you very much, Stacey. And Chris Long, thanks for the publishing thing you did in EGM. And to my love for the clan, the bullet, the nose, which is me, the game, oh, so many names, the end, the machine, the doctor, all of you, the bullet, the shot, if I left a few names out, Helmet Head, I love you all, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.